What's up, guys? Figuremaniashow here. Harold Ruiz, Titan Masters, guys. Thank you for joining us, guys. And okay, so again, I am Harold Ruiz. I'm in Taiwan.
And I'm Akira Jo from Australia.
Patrick.
Hi, Patrick here from Malaysia. Sorry.
Isaiah from Ohio. From Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
All right, so this is his first
hometown.
Yes. All right, so it's your first show. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and today we have a special guest with us. Okay, so he is Alan Parma, better known as the Late Toy Show, coming out of Manila, Philippines. What's going on, Alan?
Hey guys, nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. How you? So, what's it like in the Philippines right now?
Really, really hot. Like you guys are lucky that I'm wearing a shirt and not the shirt. And none I got my AC on high. So
that's cool.
Really, really hot here.
Very, very cool. Yeah, we're so happy that you're with us. I mean, from the very beginning, from when we started this show, we noticed that you were consistently there. So we want to thank you for that. Okay, and it means a lot to us and things. And now that we have you here, you are now an honorary Titan Master, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Yes. All right.
You can tell that I don't have many friends. That's why I hang out on the live broadcast.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. All right, so let's acknowledge somebody in the chat. So Jordan Sabo, good morning, everyone. What's up, Jordan?
What's up, Jordan?
Yes. Alrighty. Oh, my dogs, they all want attention now. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so we have also Atomic Goji. Yeah, I'm excited for this. What's up, Atomic Goji? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's get into the interview portion right now. Okay, so Alan, how did you get into toy photography?
So I started collecting like back in 2003, but I never thought about toy photography. Although my background really is in creating videos, and I took like a short course in directing and cinematography. So I don't really have a technical background in photography. And then when we moved back and I had like my own basement in our old house, like I was thinking of what if I get into toy photography, and I bought a lot of things to customize and maybe make a diorama. But for years and years, I just bought things and I didn't do anything with them.
Oh, okay.
And then when we moved into a smaller place, when I had a smaller room, that's when I started doing it. When I discovered like the ACBA groups and the Philippine toy groups, and that's where I saw that this was something that I connected with. And at first I thought I'd make it simple, like just blank backgrounds. I would never invest in dioramas or make dioramas. And then 4 years later, here I am. I made dioramas and all that stuff that I bought just for this hobby. So
cool.
That was back in 2017.
Yeah. All right. That's cool, brother. All right. So now okay, so next question. So now you do, I just want to show just a quick a picture of us, because we've actually met, all right, in person. So that's me and you. So Alan, this was in 2017, wasn't it?
I think in 2018.
Oh, 2018. Yeah. So Alan came to Taipei and things, like I remember like how we you fired off a message, I'm going to be in Taiwan. I go, hey man, you're coming to Taiwan? I live in Taiwan. Let's meet up. And you're like, oh, okay. And I'm happy that we did, man. I mean, it was an awesome time spending the whole day with you and your family and stuff, going around Taipei and things.
Yeah, we were looking for toys. We're
looking for toys.
Dragging the family.
We're dragging our wives. Yes. All right. So before we get into more into more of the interview, let me just show you guys Alan Parma's Instagram. Okay, so guys, so please check out Alan. I mean, he's an amazing toy photographer. Okay, so this is his Instagram handle. All right, and you can tell from the pictures there. I mean, he does beautiful work. All right. Okay, so let's get back to it. Okay, so Alan, what made you? I mean, you do like. Let's just go back to the PowerPoint very quickly because I want to show everybody. All right, so this is your Instagram handle, and like, you know, you got Mazinger. You do shots of Mazinger and Kong, and you do like a lot of robots and stuff, and also superheroes. I mean, look at this. This is really cool. And this, freaking, I really like this. So, Alan, you used to do like when I first met you, you were doing like a lot of superhero shots and stuff like that. What made you go into monster shots?
Yeah, actually, my collection started with Transformers, and when I started photography, toy photography, all I did was Transformers. So I started like it's not really like the big kaiju stuff, but it's in the kind of in the middle. But even when I was a kid, I grew up on Voltus 5.
Oh,
Voltus
okay.
5 was really big here in the 70s and the 80s in the Philippines. So that's really my exposure on giant robots. And you know, I didn't know the term kaiju back then, but they were called. I think they were called Beast something. Robeasts? Or no, that's Voltron. Robeasts. So I grew up on Voltron and Voltus 5, and that's all that was my exposure to anime and giant robots. So I'm just a casual Godzilla fan, and my first Kong exposure was the 80s. Like I think it was Kong Lives. Do you guys remember that? Where it picked up from the first movie, right? Like when Kong fell from the Empire State, and they replaced his heart with a with an artificial heart. So that was my So and so I got into toy monster photography because of, I don't know if you know this Figuremaniashow thing, guy, and this other guy, Patrick. So guys like that on Instagram, I got into photography. Yeah, because when I met you, Harold, we were both in the ACBA photo combat, right?
Yes, yeah, we were in the photo combat. That was the very first photo combat that I got to be in. Akira Jo, you kicked ass in that photo combat. You went all the way to the semifinals, right?
Yeah, but you know, I got kicked out. Controversially, I should say.
Controversially, yes.
I mean,
yes, I remember.
If you look at my picture in comparison to the other dudes, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. But let me tell you this. I was very thankful because I noticed a lot of Filipinos. They're like PMing me, and you know, give me support, and like they're saying, you know, how my picture is so much better. I shouldn't have lost and all that. And like, you know, at that time I was like, oh, cool. People actually pay attention. Thanks for that.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I messaged you, Brian. I go, you should have freaking won that round.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
anyways, a lot of people trying to you know, was telling me, how come you didn't say anything? I was like, man, there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you say something, then you got that stigma on you. You know what I mean? Like, so, anyways, I mean, what can you do? So, Alan, go ahead, buddy.
Alan, you know, like I grew up watching those Voltus 5, Mazinger, and all that too. So you know, I love your work. I'm surprised actually. I'm surprised you're not into Get a Robo.
Oh yeah, I never saw that though. I did you see the new Infinitism plastic kits that they brought? I'm waiting for it to come here, or waiting to order them. But I'm not really familiar with those robots. Just Voltus 5 and a little bit of Mazinger Z. But yeah. So
because usually they go like hands in hands together, you know, Mazinger Z and that one.
Yeah, because I have a teacher from college, and now he's like a scholar of all these giant robots of anime. Like he's writing a book. he's really, super into it. And I didn't know that it was like a trilogy, like Get a Robot, I think, and then the first iteration of Voltus 5 was I forgot the name, Combattler.
Combattler.
Yeah, so there were three: Combattler, Mazinger, and I think Voltus 5. Those were like the three big ones that started the giant robot series. So yeah.
Cool. All right, so Alan, I mean, in your journey as a toy photographer, who have been which artists? I'm sorry. That's another question. Where do you find your inspirations for your shots, Alan?
So it's usually from comics, TV shows, and movies. And we share this when we met. Like I have a Pinterest board of all the comic book panels and covers and artists.
Yes.
So I have a Pinterest of that. I do when I do screenshots of movies. Like I have a folder called Photo Projects, and they have like hundreds of photos that I haven't gotten into yet. So, so that's where
cool.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, so Alan, when I first met you, I mean, I noticed before, I mean, you were making like a lot of your props and stuff like that. So what props have you made for your monster photography, and what props are you making now? So what are you looking to make that you haven't made yet?
I guess more effects pieces, right? Like I wanted to do more buildings that are damaged. Actually, I only have a few of those.
Yeah.
What else? More blood effects. And actually, for the buildings, I only have like the normal city buildings, but I wanted to make like the factory buildings for other shots, and like electric towers and all of that. Yeah. I wonder if you guys have been practicing with your 3D pen, because I know you guys also bought some 3D pens.
Yeah, because of you, man.
Yeah, because of you. Yeah, no, I haven't had time yet. You know what I mean? Because I haven't. I'm kind of slow sometimes with, but I still have to get the clear filament so I can do some of those effects and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's Patrick's gone. Let me zero in on Patrick.
Alan,
yes,
That looks very cool.
I actually made these, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you didn't.
You're so full of it. He did not make that.
You almost got me.
That would have been amazing.
It took me 4 days, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like see this. So this is a 3D pen cell phone tower.
All right.
Okay.
It's not very good.
No.
It's like, but if it's just in the background, you won't be able to tell that it's crap.
Exactly.
But,
yeah.
It's gonna be blood anyway, right?
Yeah.
And this is just like a printout.
That's cool. It works.
Wait, you really made that with the 3D pen?
Just this tower, not the whole building. The
You
building
really
is
made
like
the power with the 3D pen?
yeah,
he did.
This is not BS like yours. Yours is BS, but this is
No, this is so unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
How much are
All right,
3D
so-
pens? I don't have one.
They're cheap. They're not expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, looks like
All
I'll
right,
be
so Alan-
investing in one.
Yeah, you should. Alan, next question. What camera are you using for your shots?
so. Ever since I've been using a Panasonic GH2. So I initially bought that camera for video because back in 2013, I think. So and it's in a micro four thirds format. So I'm pretty much invested in that because all my lenses are micro four thirds.
Oh, yeah.
It's a small regret. I wish I've gone Canon or Nikon instead because they have so many more options and cheap third party lenses. But I think it's catching up for the micro four thirds. That's my main camera. Yeah, and then I have a 50 millimeter prime lens. It's a cheap one too. Like it's a brand called Mikey or Mikey. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It's like $60 lens for a prime lens, 1.8 or something. That's pretty cheap.
Oh, okay. I want to go back to your props. I want to show everybody something. Okay, this shot right here of Cyclops, is that made with the 3D pen?
No, let me get that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's interesting. Did he say yes or no?
I think
No,
He said,
he-
"Let me get it."
Oh.
No. To be fair, I made my effects, the smoke effects, before I met Ivan. I had to make them all through hot glue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So did you make that effect with hot glue or the
Yes,
3D pen?
That's hot glue. I don't think I had
Oh,
the
oh.
pen yet back then.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
because you
it's
make
not the
really
exact
great
one.
effects.
Yeah, it's not the exact one. This is like
Uh-huh.
splitting into two, but
Mhm.
it's the main structure is the plastic that you get from the boxes, from the toy boxes, the clear plastic.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, that's
So-
interesting.
Oh.
So that I have something to put the hot glue on, right?
I see.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it makes it
Ah.
sturdier.
Base.
It's not as
Clever,
it's not as flimsy.
clever.
Yeah.
Yes, very clever, dude. Very clever. I want to show another one. This one's freaking awesome. This one right here.
Yeah. Yes.
That took me
Yeah,
a while,
okay.
man.
Crazy.
So
Yeah, I
that's
could
all
imagine.
3D
I
pen
remember
water.
you would-
Yeah.
I remember you were doing this for a while, isn't it?
Yeah. The first one was just using like the saran wrap, right? The clear plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Version. And people were saying, doesn't look like water, it's not, and it's really messy. So I tried simplifying it. This one is a 3D pen. The splashes,
Okay.
the splashes, and then mixed with the saran wrap. I think on the right side of Hulk, that's the saran wrap, and the rest are 3D pen with a clear filament, so it looks translucent.
That looks awesome, man.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
looks controlled and well done. Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah. Very
Because the
cool.
hot glue has thick lines, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really. So the 3D pen makes you make really thin lines for the water for the scale.
Mm, right. Cool. So, Alan, what is your area like for setups and equipment? Like, what sort of equipment do you have, like in your setups and stuff, like for lighting and things? Okay, let
That's
me just do that.
Behind me,
That's it there, eh?
that's the folding table that you get from hardware stores, and
Mhm.
then the backdrop is a printout, and I made
Mhm.
like cardboard. Almost all of my things are like DIY, so they look like crap. So,
No, man,
and
not
they're
really.
cardboard, so
I
they
don't think
really-
so. Yeah.
It lasted me like 3 years. That like the thing that's holding the poster there. That's just cardboard. It's illustration board, and it's been
Mhm.
with me since the start, the beginning. And then
Wow.
if you see this light, that's just like the light that you buy for your house. The fluorescent circular lamp,
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
and it's being held by a mic stand because I used to have like a whole music setup back in the old house. So.
Mm.
So this
So
is a
you're a
mic stand.
musician.
That's incredible, honestly.
Bedroom
Yeah.
a bedroom musician.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he's a rock star.
Yeah, he plays good guitar sometimes. I've seen him play, on his YouTube channel. He breaks out his guitar and he starts playing and stuff.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
excuse
Yes,
to record something.
Yeah, that's cool, Manny. That's very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, like as you can see, guys, for those watching, I mean, you don't need expensive stuff to get into toy photography. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So just like desk
Oh,
lamps
wow.
and stuff like that, stuff you can get from hardware stores or even like supermarkets and stuff, and you can create like a nice little setup. You know what I mean? And whatever works. You know what I mean? You don't need like super expensive stuff to begin. So, yeah.
Yeah, so this one I bought. Like this is like a tabletop light stand, and then a light bulb.
Homemade
socket.
diffuser.
And then this is
Mm.
just an ordinary LED bulb for your house. And then this diffuser is just a box, right? From like
Crazy,
full of
man.
duct tape and
There you
tissue
go.
for the diffuser. And
Yeah.
then you just
Really crazy.
drop
Man.
it in.
Yeah.
And that's
Wow.
that's my white light. Like I know Akira always comments, more white light, dude. So this is my white light.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, clearly you're very creative and stuff. I mean, see, guys, I mean, for those watching and stuff, I mean, you just got to get creative with your stuff and things. Like, you actually, you might have more than you realize, like to create a good setup for yourselves, like when starting in toy photography and things. So that's awesome, man. Thank you for sharing that, dude. All right. So now, what do you find challenging for you when doing a shot, and what techniques are you looking to try, Alan?
So what's really challenging for me is like vanilla shots, you know, like just standing shots. That I have a hard time with those. And I've always admired those toy photographers who shoot outside. I've never been able to do that, like you know, in a good way, you know. And there's like a shame factor, you know, when you go outside and there's people around and you bring your bag down and you bring out toys and you know lie on the floor. So I kind of, you know, I couldn't get over it. So but the lack of control, right? You have to find a spot,
Yes,
like
yes,
an
yes.
angle. So I like the comfort of being indoors and having everything in control. So outdoor shots.
Exactly.
I totally know what you're saying.
Too.
Yeah,
Those
I totally know what you're saying. Yeah, because I've done Godzilla shots outside. I mean, the few that I've done, and they've been a challenge. I mean, they've come out okay. They've come out great, but it's been a challenge. Like, I mean, you like up on my roof of my house. I mean, like if I look out, I mean, there's like already buildings and stuff like that in the background and stuff like that. So I'm constantly trying to. It's a pain in the ass, and it's really hot too, and things. And like, you know, before, like I was using the D90, the Nikon D90, and that camera is not weather resistant. But the new one that I have, the D70-100, that is a weather resistant camera, because like I noticed like my camera was locking up at first. I was like, oh shit. So I don't think this is meant to be outside. So I totally know what you're saying, dude. Yeah. So Jordan Sabo, okay, Sir Alan, have a great voice too. I just heard him singing a while playing a guitar.
Oh wow.
Yes.
We gotta get a live show going one of these days.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. So so what's your favorite part of your setup, Alan?
I think it's my favorite is the poses, setting up the poses and finding an angle for those poses. So that's usually the first thing that I do. And then once I nail that, like everything else comes into place, you know. Before I used to struggle with lighting. It used to take me like hours to take up one picture of a setup, because I was just like I didn't know how to light stuff. But over time, you know, learning from you guys and learning from the groups, I kind of have a routine now of lighting and figuring it out faster. So there are some pictures that I took only like 30 minutes for everything. And you know, so and it's the name Late Toy Show doesn't, you know, it's not really accurate now. It used to be like that. Like I used to spend like nights, you know, sleeping around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. setting up shots. Now I can't do it. It's not the late show anymore. It's like the, you know, after dinner before 10 show.
Evening show.
That's the latest. Yeah, that's the latest I go now.
Yeah, that's cool. So Alan, what is your favorite figure to shoot and least favorite figure to shoot?
So my favorite figure to shoot are the Mafex. The Mafex stuff are great to shoot. Spider-Man, Batman. And then it used to be Transformers too. I just shot Transformers. The MP Transformers are great. And then the least favorite are also the Mafex ones, particularly the Mafex Superman, which constantly falls apart. You know, the ironic Superman, who the weakest of them all, the weakest figure, the Mafex BVS, which I posted it on Instagram, that I tried to resurrect it and put it back to life, because I didn't shoot it for a while because it really fell apart, like all the joints like crumbled like dust into dust, you know. So but now I've 3D printed it, by hand, not like Patrick.
Cool.
Because posing them, like, you have it posed and you're ready to shoot, and then the leg falls off. So so that's why the last shots that I did were all Superman, because I didn't know when it was gonna die on me again. So I just kept on taking pictures of that Superman until it dies again.
Yeah, I have the SH Figure Arts version of that Henry Cavill Superman, and honestly, like, visually, I like the Mafex version a lot better. That's SH Figure Arts Superman looks weird. It just doesn't look right. He doesn't look strong. He looks very, very flimsy and stuff. Like, I wish I would have picked up that Mafex one, but you telling me like all these problems that you get with that Mafex is like what Akira and Patrick was telling me about Mafex. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get with those figures.
Yes, exactly, man.
Yeah.
I think
So
the newer one, if you want the Henry Cavill, the Justice League one is, I think, better.
Oh, yeah?
What I have is the first one, the old one, the BVS. But the Justice League, they say that the joints are better. Because everything else, like the Batman BVS Mafex, is still standing now. I didn't need to repair anything. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So, Alan, do you have a Grail figure?
Yes, actually, the Grail figures I have. Ironically, I don't take a lot of pictures anymore of. So that's. I haven't even taken one picture of it. It's the G1 Optimus Prime. If you guys are familiar with that.
Oh yeah.
Let me get it.
Okay, cool.
Good thing I wore shorts. I didn't know I was standing up so much.
I made that mistake many times.
Wow.
Oh,
So this is the
classic.
This is the one that launched my collection. This is a reissue. This is not an original, 1984 or whatever the year. This is what they reissued this with. The box was with the comic version, like from, I think it was Image Comics or IDW comics, and this is like $100 figure, and for that time, like, it was crazy. I had to talk to my wife. I had to spend days meditating and thinking about spending $100 for a figure, and now $100 is nothing for toys, but this was my until now, this is my top budget. Like, if a figure is over $100, I had to think about it. But yeah, this is one of the Grail figures. And then, of course, the MP1, the first masterpiece Optimus Prime, the big one before they shrunk everything down. That's a Grail figure as well. And then
Cool.
I know it's a Grail figure supposed to be just one, but two more of my figures is the Voltus 5 Soul of Shogoken, the first one that they issued, because that one was a gift from my uncle, who's a big influence on me as well when it comes to comics and toys and robots, and he gave that to me, and that was like at the time like $200, I think, and now you can't find any SOG figure for less than that, I think. And then he also gave me a Voltron, the big one, the big diecast SOG as well. So, my uncle is really, he's really spoiled me over the years.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. All right. So we are done with the interview portion now. So let's just get into let's look at some of your shots here. So let's closer look. So. I mean, this was done. This is awesome. This was done with a 3D pen. It took you 30 minutes to make this, right, Alan?
Oh yeah. It's flat. If there's another shot there, if you look at it, it's like it's like this thin. So I can only use it at a certain angle. So it didn't take me too long. And and I used a ruler to make it straight too. You can use a ruler with the 3D pen to make the beam straight. Yeah.
Awesome. And these explosion effects that you've made, they look very, very pretty. Very nice.
The key to that is the light, because without the light, it just looks like it's like you use cotton to treat your wound or something. You know.
Yeah.
Without the light.
So those are cotton balls, then I assume.
They are
Yeah.
cotton balls, yeah.
Cotton balls,
And they're
okay.
on
Yeah.
again. I use the boxes. I'm not a box collector, so I rip apart the toy boxes and harvest the plastic so that
Oh,
the
man,
light
that'd
will
be
shine.
wicked.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh man.
And this is like when
like
you
this.
just got the new Kong, yeah. And
Yes,
I
the
like
Kong
that.
and the Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that's right. And this these little this debris in the background. I like how you do that. You know, like that little that debris from the building and stuff. That's very creative.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
explosion too. The tiny explosion.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, where the yellow light is coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome, dude.
I like how
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And superheroes. I mean, your Spider-Man shots are awesome. I mean, look at the way the Spider-Man is like all, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't
Posing.
see. Yeah, like I don't see a stand. Is he on? Did you edit out the stand, or is he? How did you get this guy to be posed like that?
Yeah, I think it was back in 2017, and I remember it was Simon Hill. You guys all know who Simon Hill
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
He called me out,
Yeah.
man. He called me out like you didn't have to Photoshop that standout. You could have done this. And back then I was like a noob. So I was like butthurt, you know, like who are you, man? Like I was just talking to myself, you know. I didn't post anything, but now, you know,
like,
I learned a lot from that guy.
Yes, I mean, like
Sure, we've all been
we
humbled by
all
Simon.
we're all very aware of Simon Hill. Like if he'll call you out. Like he's called me out a few times. Hey, you know, you're good enough to do this without that. So I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I use I don't know if you can see this, but I use these stands to hide it. So I think that one, Spidey has a stand running from his back, and then it goes to Colossus and then comes down to the ground. So it's so my stands are just these like cheap wire stands that you get from the hardware store. So it's always at an angle, right? So that I can cover this part.
Yeah.
Right. So that these are the stands that I use.
Yeah, and that's only good for like those figures that are not as heavy. You know what I mean? Because like I've tried to stand with this Kong here that I have. Let me show you guys. I mean, the new SH Monster Arts Kong. This guy is freaking heavy. Like for those little wire things, he's heavy. Like I have a setup upstairs that I'm trying to do with him, and like, you know, he's just too heavy for those kind of stands. Like I need like you know, the flight stands from ACBA for that kind of Kong because he's heavy. Yeah.
Well, there are some wires that are heavy gauge. You know, like I usually need pliers to bend them. Like for example, I've been using this for the last few shots. This McFarlane Doomsday.
Yeah.
So I also have like a stand so that he can lean back and, you know. But yeah, there are some wire stands that are heavier gauged, or you can use two.
Yeah, I was about to say use two.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You have a lot of patience.
You see the
a lot of patience.
Is that how you did it live?
Oh
wow.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude.
I abuse my figures, like I drill holes in them and put lights.
That's good though.
Yeah. So these are
That's really cool,
I don't have
man.
the heart for it, man. I couldn't do what you do. I respect you a lot.
Thanks, man. And there's another 3D pen blood effect. So
it turned out really good though.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So let's get into the topic at hand, composition. All right. So basically, composition is highly important. Sorry, say again.
I think Akira's raising his hand.
Yeah, the question.
Oh,
sorry, Harold.
Yeah,
I got a question to Alan. Alan, so you know, you're a bit like me. You keep switching from superhero to you know, to super robot and all that. Like, how do you find it? Like, you know, I find it like really different, the setups and all that. It's really refreshing. What about you? Like, how do you find that? Do you find it like difficult when you switch and all that? It takes time.
Yeah, that's why in my recent shots, I usually use the same thing over and over again. Because I don't want to bring everything down and then try to think about it. So if you look at my Instagram, like they're all the same setups. So if it's King Kong versus giant robot, I did that until Godzilla versus Mazinger. So but I didn't have to change my thinking all that much because it really gives you like I don't know what they call that. You go down, go deep, and then you
Yeah,
go up again. It gives you
yeah,
that term, yeah. So something like that. So I get
I enjoyed that
disoriented
though.
when it.
yes. That's what I'm asking because I got that as well. Like if I start shooting Ultraman or something for a while, then I go back to superhero. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
like different, the whole different game here.
yep, definitely. I'm lazy, so I don't want to switch until if I switch, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay there as long as I can.
Yeah.
Gotta-
See,
gotta commit, man.
I particularly like I have that problem. You know what I mean? Because like when I do a shot, like for some reason I've gotten into the thing where like my shots have to be different every single time. You know what I mean? And that's not easy to do. Like if you look back at my Instagram, like I got one shot to the next. They always look different in a way. You know what I mean? So like yeah, I can't get into that routine where like my shot has to look the same. So I don't know. I have to just take everything apart because I just can't stand looking at the same shot again. You understand? So
That's a young man's game, man. I used to be like that. Like I changed everything. Like within the day, I changed the
Mhm.
backdrop, I changed the props, I changed the figures. I was
Yeah.
spending the whole day. Now I just okay, it's already up. What can I do with this?
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Cool.
Boys, I'm still
I mean,
like
you're-
that. Come on.
Yeah.
It's got to be
So-
more difficult because. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead, Isaiah.
I was gonna say like he has to go through the whole process of just like completely building a setup. Like we have the simplicity of like a TV and we have like the props, but he has to literally build it from like the ground up. And I just think that's just like crazy and incredible, honestly.
Yeah,
So I can understand where he's coming from. I like how he shoots the series though. I really do enjoy that. That's really dope.
Yeah. That's
Thanks,
cool.
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's get into the next part, composition. All right, guys. So
Oh yeah.
I mean, all of us we're very much aware of composition in our photos and things. And how important is composition? Brian, do you want to explain how important composition is in a shot?
Composition. Well, yeah, it's very important because it's what makes your shot looks easy on the eyes and all that. Yeah, because without learning the basic of the composition, you only have certain types of shots. Like for example, everyone knows you place your subject in the center, but if you keep doing that, your work becomes static. Like you know what I mean? It's not as dynamic
Yes.
as
Yeah.
it can be.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
I
let's
agree.
look at some examples of composition in movies. All right. So so composition, like for example, the top one, the top left one, that's from Thor, and then there's Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street, and Thor again. I think that's from Avengers. Yeah. So
Yes,
as
yes.
you can tell, I mean, like composition is used heavily. So like when our human eyes look at the screen, it guides our eyes to like the point where the filmmaker wants our eyes to look at. So like so yeah, does anybody want to add anything about composition?
I may.
Okay,
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
composition is. Oh, am I good? Okay.
Go ahead.
Composition, I had to learn from everybody. From mostly it was Akira Jo, obviously Figuremania and everything. But I started going on YouTube and I got this book actually. I brought it today with me to staff duty. It's called Elements of Dynamic Symmetry. And essentially what it is, it breaks down like obviously we all know about the rule of thirds, It also breaks down the golden ratio, but it even goes to show like the types of what's it called? For example, it's like the different squares and everything like that. And it breaks down to the point on which how it like relates to nature. It's really confusing at first, but then it brings like how you can use the the natural diagonals of the camera view, the placement and everything. So if you're like literally trying to like step your game up with like composition, I highly recommend this book. It definitely helped me advance. It helped me place things in certain areas, and it has a reason for it, And I feel like when you're creating a scene, you want to have a reason and placement for everything. And that's just my personal opinion,
That's cool, buddy. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So let's look at another one. Okay. So
can we address something technical?
Go ahead.
Harold. Yeah, because I've been told that the chat box on YouTube is off for some reason.
Oh, really?
I think Akira says because it's for kids, probably. Oh, I think Patrick's handling it. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm handling it right now.
I was wondering why things were quiet because
yeah, I was wondering that too. Yeah.
Oh,
I was.
The thing
I
got
know a lot
set
of
by
Filipinos
auto.
love to
I think it's the
comment.
default thing though.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was quiet, so I went and checked, and oh.
All right, any difference now?
I don't know.
No.
Can for those guys watching, can you fire off a message, see if we can see it, please, in the chat?
I'm checking comments right now.
Yep.
They can now?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't see anything. Maybe it's just me.
I don't see anything here for some reason.
Yeah, I see it now. Yep.
Oh,
there you go.
I see it.
Okay.
I see it. They're all popping in.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
There you go.
Mobile doesn't have a chat. Okay. Thanks, Chris. What's going on, Chris? Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
All right. So
Comment
let's
down
go
below
back.
if you love Patrick's goatee.
How do I add my comment?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah. Now in.
There you go.
What's going
Hi,
on,
Mark.
Mark?
Hi,
Going
Mark.
on? Yes, sir. So let's go. So this is rule of thirds. So
Yep.
I use this a lot. I mean, we all use this a lot. I mean, this is a very easy composition rule that you can use, especially for beginners. So this is good. And
Mark, I'm on staff duty. I'm sorry.
Now this is the golden ray.
Golden uniform.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I stumbled onto this one. I didn't know what the golden spiral was. I mean, I was watching. I noticed the ACBA podcast. They used this shot here as one of their thumbnails. So I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's my shot. So then I watched the show, and they talked about the golden spiral, and I didn't know what that was. You know what I mean? And I actually stumbled onto it and things. So I was like, and it's because of this shot that made me more aware of a composition. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys. So
Yeah, the golden ratio.
yeah,
Also, the Fibonacci.
the Fibonacci rule. That's
Fibonacci
right.
sequence.
Yeah. All right. So let's look at some.
Yeah, it's all that book.
I
Yeah,
actually
so
teach
this-
that in my class, but I don't think I've used it. I mean, consciously in my toy photography.
Yeah.
Well, the golden ratio, I'm just
difficult.
learning it. Like you have to imagine it because you don't have the grid to help you with in the camera.
Right.
So it's a bit
They sell the little
tougher.
grids though. Where the camera size, you can fit it into like the viewfinder, or not the viewfinder, but the little screen. I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
bought them. They're on their way. I'm gonna test them out before I let you guys know.
Just imagine it in your head. I said, come on.
No, I refuse. I don't got the time.
Yeah. So Jordan says that, well, I got that book too. I got it last year. That's a really good book. Cool. So Jordan,
Yeah, man,
Jordan's got
it's a
that
really
book.
good man.
Yeah. Okay. And Chris Lena says Patrick Stark.
Patrick Star.
Yeah. So what's up, Mason? Yo, Chad is
Mason.
back.
Mason, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. Yes. And we also have love you guys. Keep it up. Thank you, Arfin.
Thank you,
Thank
Arif.
you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look
Appreciate
at
it.
this shot here. This has got good composition here. So this is pretty much rule of thirds
The
too.
lighting.
Yeah, lighting is beautiful and things. This is Patrick's shot. Yeah. Patrick, you use this this composition a lot, yeah?
Yeah, correct. Yep. Lately, yes.
Yes. All right.
Hmm.
And let's look at this one here. So a portrait shot, but
Mr. Akira.
Akira is still using rule of thirds here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is very nice. And this is Isaiah's.
Oh,
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah. Only thing I could say,
Try to balance
there's
it.
it's a little bit too dead here. So maybe like if you could figure out maybe like adding some helicopters or something here in this area here, Isaiah. You know what I mean? But otherwise, this is a very nice shot. Yeah. So now this is mine.
Godzilla.
Yes, I've always wanted to do a window. I love doing
I like-
window shots with Godzilla, especially with the bigger figures.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you
So are
notice,
those,
I mean,
it almost looks like the windows play the rule of thirds. I like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Grid. That's your grid right there. So
Yeah,
are
pretty
those
much.
figures? What size figures are those?
these are the GI Joe size,
Those are
like the little
X-Plus.
GI Joe size, 3.75 inch figures.
3.75.
Yeah. So like getting like these are the Men in Black figures. They're hard to pose, you know what I mean? And they're so clunky and things. So like I had to use like a toothpick at the bottom of their feet and like put it into the styrofoam and stuff. So yeah, like if you notice, like I have you know, the main focus is Godzilla, so I'm using a little bit of light, and also I'm using F7, so like the figures are slightly blurred out, you know what I mean, just to focus more on Godzilla. So this is a nice composition that you guys can use. So like when you're using composition, I mean, you want to Akira taught me this one because I used to shoot you know, F16, you know what I mean, everything, you know what I mean, but no, like
Everything
if you
in
want
focus.
to zero in, you know, you use like a f-stop 7 to zero in on the figure itself. So thank you for that, Akira.
Yeah,
No worries.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something that you know
I love this shot.
you also consider for when you're switching scales, right? Because
Yes.
you can't do too low an aperture
Yeah.
for these kinds of shots because everything will be blurred out and it looks like a toy. It looks like toy
Yeah.
photography, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you need more
Yeah.
light, right? You need more light if you have like a F7 and above, or
Yep.
a lower shutter.
Yeah.
Either that or you
Yeah.
sacrifice the ISO.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, it becomes
So this is
super
a-
grainy though. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this shot here, I like how Patrick uses like the actual prop to help frame Ultraman. And the highest focal point are these little figures here, right, Patrick?
Yep, correct. Yep.
Yeah. So this is great work. I mean, this is really good
Thanks, man.
composition. Yeah.
yeah,
And
one of the favorites.
and Akira's. This is good. Rule of thirds again, using a cutout. This is nice.
Yep.
All right. This is Isaiah's.
And,
Very cool. Yeah. And this was mine. I like doing aerial shots sometimes too. So
they came
Yeah.
out perfect.
How many buildings
You're
do
using
you
glass
have? Man?
technique, no?
yes, this is the glass technique. This is actually an acrylic glass. Oh, I got a lot of these buildings, iPop design buildings. So
Have you
Yep.
lost count or?
Jeffrey.
I've lost count. I've lost
Yeah.
count. Yeah, I lost count. Yeah. All right, so let's get into toy news, guys. So, thoughts and reactions on the Godzilla versus Kong figures, boys?
Now, personally, I have an issue with
Love
Kong,
it.
man.
You do, eh?
I mean, it's half plastic and half rubber, you know. That's one of the main issues that I have.
Oh,
Yep.
Really?
Yep. It is
see, I
literally
have no issues
rubber.
with Kong.
I don't know, man. It's not across the board, you know what I mean? Like yeah, like for on mine, Patrick, like the leg on mine, his leg is a little bit loose. Like
Yes,
this
yes,
one
yes.
right
The
here,
same
it's
with
a
mine,
little
same with
bit
mine as well.
loose.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
The same side as well.
Yeah. So I mean, if you notice, guys, I mean, mine is repainted. So I like this so
Yep.
much better than the stock.
Are
Yeah.
the joints super tight?
Nope. The leg is
On the shoulders
loose.
for mine,
the
they're a little
underbone?
bit tight. Yeah. You just got to be careful.
I'm just scared.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you have to put like some kind of oil, or I use petroleum jelly on the joints, especially for the Mafex ones. If they're squeaking, you know, try to
yeah.
put some. Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to lubricate.
You know what? Like for the if you look at this shot right here, they really beefed up Kong for this movie. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Do you think that they made him
They had
too
to.
big? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Like-
He still got tossed around like he was like a rag doll. So I feel like
That's true too.
didn't
You know
do
what I mean?
anything.
Because like comparatively, those arms on Godzilla compared to those arms on Kong, Jesus, you know. But yeah, so I had
Bro,
this.
we,
I mean,
we have some questions we can in the chat.
okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, so let's look at Chris Lena's. Do you also have shots with a lot of negative space?
Yes and no sometimes.
Yes
I
and
do.
no
I don't know why.
sometimes.
It just accidentally.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
I think it's a challenge, right? Because
Funny
you need to have like a big setup to, if you
Mhm.
want to like that picture that you showed, Harold, of that example of just like the kid overlooking like a landscape. It's really hard to do
Yes.
with toys unless you have smaller figures.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
So, okay, so let's see. So F7 and F13, technical camera talk.
Yep. I stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
F stops.
You guys want to explain that a bit?
Well, basically, how
Yeah.
should I?
it's just your focal point.
It's just the focal point, yeah. So like the higher the f stop, like the thing in the camera does this, and then like when you and then it opens up, like if you go to like the F7 thing. So that's what gives that bokeh in the background and things.
The
So
light.
It's in reverse though. The lower the number, the bigger the opening.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah,
then
the
the
lower
higher
the
the
number, the bigger
number.
the opening.
Exactly.
So everything gets into more focus
Exactly.
once you push the
Go up.
numbers up. So F13, like a lot of things are in focus, and F1
Yes, a lot of
are
things are.
even less than that. Like the only thing that's focused is this, and then everything's blurry.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, since you guys are ACBA artists, would you guys consider a digital edit with a toy photography? I don't know. I mean, John Ruffing. I mean, we had him on, and like he does that a lot. But he's so well practiced in
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I kind of want to stay within the realm of keeping everything real, at least for me. So. Yeah. What about you, Akira?
For me, like there is ACBA and then there is toy photography. This I think sort of ACBA is considered as toy photography, but you know what I mean. ACBA is more like tangible. So if you ask me about is it a toy photography with a digital editing, yes, but it's not ACBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like
It's okay, but just
yeah.
Yeah. So, Mason, yeah, it's a lot easier to move than that Mezco Kong. Yeah, that Mezco Kong is a brick. What
It's a
Isaiah
statue.
said.
It's literally a
Yes.
statue.
Yeah. Alrighty. So feels like garage. Yeah, kind of. Like if you look at him, he kind of feels like a Gorilla Grodd almost. Or no, that Mezco Kong, I think, is what he means. Yeah.
The Grodd has a belly.
Oh, that's true too. Yes. Yeah. So one flaw that the GVK is that they don't explain how long
or how Kong, I think,
gets. Yeah,
how Kong gets
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gets big. That there's no explanation. He just grew
over the years.
Yeah. So I think the figures accent Kong size a bit. SH Monster Legendary is kind of lean. Doesn't have. Yeah, I mean they don't. I don't think they ever get it right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When it comes to like this kind of when it comes to figures of this scale, they never get the proportions right, I think. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
For what it is, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing. All right, so let's move on to okay, so just to give you guys like a size comparison of some of the other figures that you have. So ultimately, I do like these figures a lot. I mean, with that Godzilla though, I mean, I absolutely hated the paint on in Godzilla's mouth. So I had mine repainted. So if you look at, I don't know if you can see on mine. I mean, this looks way more sense to me. Yeah, this makes more sense to me. You know, so
yeah.
Just
what was the original thing?
in the let me show you. If you look at this, look at that. Like, if you look at Godzilla's mouth, I mean, it's just all blue. It's like he ate like too much blue cake. You know what I mean? Like his mouth is all. You know what I mean? It just looks very, very
too
silly.
Much crust.
Yes, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Crushed teeth.
Yeah. So how are Kong's elbows? Better than the 2005? A lot better? Okay. Yeah, because I don't have that 2005 one.
Whole lot better.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, 2005 is just super loose.
Okay. Oh, that's Akira Jo. Yeah. How to solve Godzilla's blue in his mouth? What kind of paint did you use, Figuremania? I had my buddy do this. Okay. Oh shit. I had my buddy do this for me. Okay, so I'll have to ask him. But yeah, he did this for me. Like I got a guy that does all repaints for me and stuff like that. I don't have the skill or the patience to do this. So unfortunately, I can't give you a direct answer on how to do this. All right. So sorry about that. Okay. So I wonder if the 21 SH is the same. It is, but it's been tweaked. Like there's better movement on the shoulders now. So like you can raise his arms up a little bit better and things, you know. So he's got more. He's
taller.
You think he's taller? I think he's the same. Yeah.
I compare them personally. There's a slight height difference.
I haven't noticed that. I'll have to check back later with that. Yeah.
Is there
Can I add one thing to the head sculpt?
Say again?
Oh, go ahead, Alan. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just asking if there was a Godzilla figure with light up eyes and fins and mouth on that scale. There is?
In that scale, no.
Not in that scale.
No, not in that scale. I mean, I use the poster version, but like to light up the mouth and things, I use a laser pen. That's the only way I can do that. I mean, I don't want to. I know of somebody, Terrence Yap. He installs LED lights in his Godzilla figures and stuff, and they look great. But the thing is, like, if once you install those LED lights in those figures, those lights are staying in there. You know what I mean? And like, you got a wire coming out of that. And I kind of don't want to do that to my figure, you know? So, yeah. So that's the thing.
So,
all right.
Real quick, going back on the head sculpt, if you don't mind, super quick.
Go ahead.
There's a person named Paul Customs, and he's currently making like movie accurate heads. I would definitely check that out if you're looking for like an alternate to have like close to representing the movie itself. So I would definitely check that page out. It's Paul Customs. I'll probably put it in my story. You guys probably see it all the time, but yeah, that's it.
I've seen that. I know which one you're talking about, and yes, it looks more accurate. You know what I mean? Because like the teeth are more pronounced and everything like that. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, like with that, I mean, it's just there's no articulation in the jaw. You know what I mean? So that's just that's the only drawback to that. But the sculpt of the head looks great. Yeah. So. Alrighty, so let's just jump ahead here. So these are some of my shots with the new figures. I mean, they're good. I mean, I like them. I repainted my Kong because I wasn't too happy with like the there it is. You see?
Oh, man.
Yeah. So like with a new paint job, that Kong just it just pops more. You know? So yeah. So guys, so are you guys looking forward to the new SH Monster Arts Godzilla Final Wars?
Can't keep up, man.
You can't keep up, eh?
Yes.
Is that it? That's the one?
Yes, that's the Final Wars Godzilla 2004. Yeah, so it's coming right after Gigan 2004. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to pick this figure up because why not? The only thing I've kind of had an issue with the suit is because he looks like a cat, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right, Isaiah? He looks like a cat. He's like,
hey, man, he doesn't make sacrifices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cat.
Yeah.
Is there a Godzilla figure where there's a man inside?
No, I think there is. I think there is.
Oh, there is the Microman, the Microman. Yeah, but like they're rubber and stuff like that, and they're small. But yeah, I don't have any of those. So
that would be awesome if Bandai released something like that.
No,
a fully articulated guy inside a fully articulated Godzilla suit. You know.
Yeah. So did you get the paint?
Step their game up sooner.
Yeah. Are you talking, Mason? Are you talking about the Kong figure?
The paint.
Because I had mine repainted. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think it's probably
he's talking about those heads that you can.
The heads, yeah.
Oh.
I think he's talking to the guy.
I got mine painted. I ordered mine painted. I have an atomic breath, and then I'm gonna have just a regular. I'm doing it just to show everyone before they make the final decision.
Yeah. Cool. So, Hemi Abed, anyone getting that Prime 1 Godzilla versus Kong diorama? Holy moly. Did you guys see that diorama? It's huge.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
It's ridiculously huge. It's beautiful. But to get all those pieces, the whole thing, $5,000 US bucks.
That's a car.
And that's not including shipping. Yeah.
Man,
yeah. So
how big is it?
It's bigger than your table. It's bigger than the table that you have behind you, Alan.
So that's for the 12 for the 8-inch figures or something?
No. These are statues. They're like 24 inches. Like the Godzilla is like 24 inches tall. You know what I mean? So it's like an X plus, but like it lights up and everything. It looks beautiful. Like I would love to have that Godzilla figure.
By the way, I'm sorry to. Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Patrick.
This is not related, but for this price, I'm actually quite interested in Haslab's Unicron.
Oh,
for this price, yeah. Well, I do have a plan for a Titan Master shot if I have the Unicron. This is something that I want to shoot, man. This is going to be the largest Titan we ever shoot, man.
That's awesome.
If for that price point, it's something different, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So and then so they have him blurred out in this shot here, but or like blacked out, but it's clearly him.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're all familiar with the movie. Who's seen it?
Yes, totally. So guys, it's finally coming. The Singular Point Godzilla. So, I mean, this is coming out on Netflix in June. So I think this is it coincides with the release. So, what do you think of this, guys? What do you think?
I'm getting it for sure. This one definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely too. I'm just curious in how it looks in the actual anime. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean they are soft beats and pictures up online already, right? I mean we roughly know how it looks like.
yeah. I just want to see how it plays out, though.
Oh, okay.
Just so I can get ideas to how to use it and what the abilities. I'm curious on the accessories.
Yeah,
this
totally.
is what is this from? The new show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Godzilla Singular Point. Yeah, it's coming out on Netflix next month. So it's already in Japan, but it's coming out worldwide next month on Netflix. So I just had to plug in my computer because I was like losing power here. So that'd be bad. All right, so oh my goodness, guys. So who pre-ordered this?
Me.
So
I
did
had
I.
to.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick, did you pre-order this guy?
Yep, I did. But in the meantime, I'll just
Akira.
I thought you guys already had that.
No.
No. It's just
No,
out
not
yet.
the SH Monster Arts version. Yeah, this is SH Monster Arts, not the Playmates. I mean, look at that thing,
Yeah.
man. You know.
I like that. Look at that.
By the
Yeah.
way, this is in die cast, right? Half die cast.
Yes. That's why it's going to be expensive. Like it's like what, 250 I think it is?
Whoa, 250.
Or no, I'm sorry, no, 150, 150.
It's not
I was about to
250.
say, I'm canceling it right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking now. It just looks too obviously. I mean, we're gonna get multiple versions of this figure. I mean, this figure looks really, really clean. There's no red on it. Like I can't tell that there is, but
It's very faint. If there is any.
Yeah, but the tail. Look at the tail on that. It's very nice articulation on that tail. Yeah, it'll be cool.
But I have a feeling the tail is
man,
going to pop off very often, man.
You think so?
Yeah, man, for sure, man. This is what Bandai has been giving us.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, guys, let's talk about them. I'm itching to go back to Japan for this ride, the Godzilla ride.
Have you seen it? Like the video they released of it, of the full, like, I think it's like 10, 15 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't seen that one. I've only seen like the little snippet one, but I don't wanna watch it because like I wanna save it for like when I actually go and and I'm in the ride. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't want it spoiled.
You want to experience
I will
it.
not say a word then.
Yes.
Where is that?
Yes. That's in Japan.
Japan.
No, which
In Tokyo.
which place? Is there a Godzilla amusement park?
Yeah,
Or
there's
is
like
it,
this new amusement park that opened, and then like like in that amusement park there's like a Godzilla land thing, and then they got like this 3D ride. So yeah, man,
Very interesting.
yeah,
Wow.
I can't. It's gonna be so awesome, like going there and things. I can't wait, man. We should all
man.
go, guys.
Yeah, we should.
Everybody.
If the pandemic
You know what I mean?
stops, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Look at that.
By the way,
And,
Malaysia is going to lock down in the next 2 days, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's
I don't
that?
know when
In
this will leave.
Malaysia?
Yeah.
Malaysia?
We're currently at about 8,000 plus a day now.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jordan went on the hunt to buy that SHF Godzilla versus Kong and that Mech Godzilla. I might eat some flakes for the mouth SH Figure Arts roll. Bandai, take my money. Yeah. So now for this ride, I mean, they're coming out with I think this is out already, the Bandai vinyl. Man, this looks really nice for a Bandai vinyl. This looks really, really nice. Like,
Yes,
I want
yes.
this figure, you know. And I'm hoping that SH Monster Arts makes their version for this. Yeah.
Yeah, the design looks really good.
I wouldn't doubt it. They're pushing out a lot this year.
Yeah, totally. And like, but the least impressive one is the King Ghidorah. It doesn't look impressive at all. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. You know? Yeah.
It looks like the GMK. A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And also the Jack specific one almost too.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the hands.
Yeah. Yes, totally. Yeah. And this is the Patrick, the Dine Action Ultraman.
Yeah, I've been thinking if I should get this though.
I'm on the fence whether I want to get this guy or not too. Yeah.
But it's
too big.
This is about 12 inches, right?
Yes. So, no, 15 inches. 15.
Oh, 15.
15.
Price point.
But I'm interested in Eva though.
Say again, I'm sorry?
I'm interested in getting that Dyna Action Eva. That Eva looks very interesting as well.
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
Eva one. It's of the same size as this one.
Yeah.
Isaiah, are you gonna get that Dyna Action Eva or what?
I was thinking about it, but his head is like so out of proportion it annoys me. Like, oh man, I don't know. I really want to. If they come out with like, I really like the original design personally compared to like the updated in certain scenes. But if they just released too many of just like Unit 1. I'm hoping like if they get like Unit 3 or something like different, but they haven't like expanded from like 1, 2, and 3 or 1, 2, and 0.
Yeah.
You never see really anything else. So for right now, I'm gonna just hold back and just continue with like Goji, the G side.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking I might skip out on this Dyne Action Ultraman because I want to save up my money for something bigger down the line. Maybe that Prime 1 Studios Godzilla. I don't know. If you notice, I'm saying that very, very faintly. Yeah.
Don't let your wife hear.
Yes, totally. Alrighty, so that's the price point, $219, 15 inches.
Gosh.
So, yeah, gonna be awesome. Yeah. So guys, I think we've reached the end, guys. So that's pretty much it, man. We've covered all the topics today. I mean, you know what? This is the first time we've actually covered everything.
Isaiah has a question, I think.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask. So, like I said, I have a few questions asked off of this stream that I was gonna see if we could just answer, get the opinions of everyone here.
Okay.
If we could do that real quick, if everyone has the time.
Okay. So, do you guys have any questions? Just fire it off in the chat right now. Yeah.
I can read off the 3 that I have currently.
Okay.
And I have the people that said them.
Okay.
So this is to everyone. The rest of the questions are to everyone. This is from Kaiju Carnage. With the reveal of the Final Wars Goji, do you think we can expect more from the movie of the Final Wars?
I think that's I don't know, man. I mean, the main characters. Actually, there might be Monster Zero and Kaiser Ghidorah. I can see. Yeah. Oh, what's going on there?
The nature stuff? I think
it's Akira. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man's going through a car wash.
Yeah. you see, he's all bundled up. He's freezing his nuts off there. Yeah. No, I think the one figure that's gonna come is the other main figure that has yet to be released is the Kaiser Ghidorah and Monster. What is it? Monster X? I think it's Monster X.
Yes, my boy.
So if they're gonna release one more or two more, it's those characters. To complete the whole the whole line. You know what I mean? And then I don't honestly I don't think they'll come out with a Mothra. I mean, we already have like a Mothra, and they all look the same. So we'll see. Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah, I got two more. So the next one is from Atomic Goji. He says, "How do you get over running out of ideas for pictures?"
Okay, like what we alluded to before, like Alan, he has a Pinterest. Okay, so do I, and we have ours amalgamated. So like I have like a ton of comic books. I have a ton of artwork and things, art books and stuff like that. So like if I feel like you know, like I've got like some kind of block in my mind, I just go through all those. Like I either watch a movie, you know, I read a comic book, and you know what I mean, and then something will start clicking again. You know, just look at your figures, you know what I mean, and see like, okay, what could I do? You know what I mean? What figure haven't I shot? I mean, there's so many ways that you can get around to that creative block, you know. So that's what I do. So Patrick, how about you? How do you get around that creative block?
I think it's probably the same as well, you know, through movies and comic books, and you know, definitely, but mostly comes from people's shots. So usually when I see other people's shots, right, I just think of something that can, you know, try to be different from that, but you know, try to get inspired from that picture, but not copy 100%, but just get inspired. And then, try my own take on, you know,
Yeah. Okay. So Alan's showing his Pinterest. So there's get a Pinterest, okay, guys, and there's tons of stuff that you guys can get on Pinterest. Thank you, Alan. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even you can draw inspiration from other artists too. You know what I mean? So like, oh, you look at a shot, and then okay, so you know what I mean? So I mean, lots of people get inspiration from my shots. What bugs me is like they try to they copy verbatim my shot. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, you know.
I'm not gonna.
That's hard to do, though.
I'm gonna keep my silence.
That's a testament to their talent if they really copy it, like, you know, exactly.
Yeah. Akira.
Yeah, you can also just play with your toys. Sometimes you play with it and you get inspired, you know.
Yeah, totally.
True.
Yeah. So that's pretty much.
I got an early birthday present from my wife, so I can't wait to play with this guy.
Whoa!
Oh, is that the model kit one?
Yes, the mini plow.
Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to get that one.
Yeah, it's hard to take pictures with the big one, but now that I have this, it's gonna be a lot more fun to shoot.
Yeah, that's the thing with the big ones, with robots. If they're too big, it's so hard, man.
Yeah.
I have one more.
Okay.
And this is from Havoc Squad _Stitch. He says, "How do you find the backgrounds for photos?" Pinterest, Google.
Pinterest, Google. Yeah.
Yeah, you answered it. That's it.
Buildings and effects as well, he said. So like props, friends, honestly.
Actually, speaking of props, guys, next episode 6, I spoke to iPop Designs, so he's gonna join us. So for episode 6, so yeah, be looking forward to that, guys. Okay, episode 6, iPop Designs. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Poor Akira and Patrick have no.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So Jordan says, "Love the episode, guys. Take care. Stay safe." Okay. Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for being here.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. So we are at 1 hour and 18 minutes, guys. So, guys, it was a wonderful episode. Alan, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was great having you. You know, you're an awesome guest. You are now an honorary Titan Master. So, how does it feel?
Oh man, I got to work on my guns, man.
You got to work on your guns. Yeah, I gotta get back. I gotta get back into the gym myself. You know, so yeah.
Thank you for having me. Nice talking to you guys.
Yes, guys.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
so
also
much for
too,
being
guys,
here.
I want to share something personal with everybody who's watching. I did have a very scary episode on this past Wednesday. I had, I'm 44 years old, guys, and I had a heart attack. All right. So, I was in ICU and things, and, so I got out of ICU, and then they transferred me to the ward and stuff. And yesterday I was released from the hospital, and I'm feeling great now. So, guys, just watch your health, guys. Stay safe. You know what I mean? And eat right. Drink lots of water and things, guys. I mean, it was very scary, man. Like I was talking to Isaiah when it happened. You know what I mean? Like how it happens. Like all of a sudden, like there's this tightening in my chest, and it was going up into my neck, and then my hand started to go numb, and then he started shaking. Shit. So I knew something was wrong right away, and then my wife rushed me to the hospital, and then it turns out that I had a heart attack. I couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it. But
what did you say, Isaiah?
Yeah.
What the hell
Honestly,
did you say?
I thought it. No. Anyway, let me finish. All right, stop. It's not funny. All right. I didn't know he was having one, but it was just like a regular conversation. But he just kind of like froze up a little bit. After he was okay, and all I remember is him just like kind of like, yeah, I gotta go, I gotta take care of something, and then it just kind of ended. That's how I remember it. I was just like, maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me, but honestly, I was just, that's how I took it.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah. And yes, Helmi, thank you. Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, guys. So I'm feeling good. I mean, I knew the show must go on. I mean, there was a big chance that I wasn't going to be on the show today. You know what I mean? So I told these guys, no, you guys got to keep the show going and things. But I got released yesterday morning and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I think I'm all right to go. So yeah, I'm glad I'm here. So all right, boys. All right, do you guys have, okay, so let me just show, so for you guys watching, guys, if you guys haven't yet, I mean, you guys can use our hashtag, okay, TM Toy Picks, okay, guys, share your shots on our, with us, and if it's good, we'll share we'll feature your shots on our Instagram page, all right, guys? So that's pretty much it. Does anybody have anything that you want to add before we go?
I'm excited for the next one. It's going to be next month, right? iPop's design?
Yes. So, at the end of the show is always on the last Saturday of the month. So, whenever that is, I forget off the top of my head, but he'll be with us. If anything changes, I mean, we'll let you know. We'll post it up on our Instagram and stuff like that. I mean, and anything can happen between now and then. So, all right, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. And guys, keep sharing your shots, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, Alan, thank you so much for coming, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Take
wait.
care,
Akira has something.
Yeah, on June 5th, I'm going to go live with Geek Clicks as well. So just letting you guys know.
Oh, yes. With Christina. Yes.
Yeah, with Christina. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Right. And Patrick, you're gonna be on there too, on Geek Clicks too.
Correct, July.
All right,
June,
cool.
June, yeah.
You're gonna show more of your 3D pen sculpts on that episode.
I've only got a few so far, man.
What a fraud! It's all love, I promise. All love, Patrick.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, guys, stay on the line, okay, guys. So I'm gonna end the broadcast right now, guys. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.